Good day, doctor. My name is DIVENESH, metric number 146311, and I'm going to explain about the data analysis, machine learning part, and also the monitoring dashboard. So the first graph is a pie chart graph. So it shows that how many times that garbage bin has been opened in a specific time. So the 13 and 14 shows the 24 hours format. So 13 goes to 1 o'clock and 14 goes to 2 o'clock. So the second one is a line graph that shows a cumulative gas has been released to the garbage level. So the higher the garbage level, so the higher the gas has been released. So the third one is an average garbage level in a specific time. So it also takes a 24 hours format. So at 1 o'clock there is a 600 above more. It's almost 800 millimeter of trash that has been found in the garbage bin. So the last one is this one is a average overall garbage level. So it takes a whole day calculation. So the garbage level in that specific day is 567.3 millimeter, and the gas emitted is 330.78. So next we move on to the monitoring dashboard. So the monitoring dashboard, the first one is a garbage bin status. It shows the garbage is open or not. So 0 is closed and 1 is open. The second one is a garbage level. So it is a line graph. It shows how much the garbage is currently in the garbage bin. So the third one is a gas level. So it shows how much the gas is emitted currently. And the fourth one and fifth one is a current temperature and the current humidity. So next we go to the machine learning part. So the model we took is we train a regression model. So it, because our values are continuous, so we are going to predict the gas emitted from how many times the garbage has been opened with the garbage level. So we did many learning models. So the best one is a decision tree. It gives an accurate value and a better data value. Okay, so let's take this as example. So 1 is open, 0 is closed. So the garbage is open and the trash in the garbage is 286 millimeter. So it predicts that 538 amount of gas can be released. So the same goes everything. So that's all, doctor. Thank you.
Hello doctor, my name is Omsyaran CHANDRAN. I'm from group L. So now we are presenting our prototype of the kit we have did. So to start up, our project is about the smart dustbin system or the trash bin system. So to start up, I will say that we have a servo. So basically the servo will be linked to the hinge of the dustbin. So it will open and close at this angle like that. So to control this servo, we will be using it with a IR sensor. So basically the IR sensor is used to detect people. So basically when there's a people, the servo will be triggered. So that's how it works. So this is the function of the IR sensor. And one thing to note is that I have two LED lights. So basically this LED light is used as an indicator to know when is the hinge is open and when it is closed. As you can see, the green light is blinking and it's vice versa. And the next sensor will be the temperature and humidity sensor. So basically the function of this sensor is to detect if there's any fire occurrence inside the dustbin. And the type of dustbin I'm talking is not what the home type. I'm talking about the large one where people might do open burning inside the dustbin itself. So the function of the temperature sensor is to detect that and to inform the authorities of if there's any rise in temperature or not. And the next thing will be the gas sensor. So basically the gas sensor, which is the MQ2 sensor, will actually detect the presence of carbon monoxide gas and some other type of flammable gas. So that is the function of this gas sensor, because rotten foods will start to emit this gas which are quite flammable, which can cause fire as well. So that's why these two, temperature and MQ2 gas, are put together. And next will be the ultrasonic. So basically the ultrasonic sensor, we have been using it to detect the amount of space left inside the dustbin. So basically the idea is to see how much space is left and whether the dustbin is full or not. So that is the idea of the ultrasonic sensor. And yes, that's all the sensor we use. So for now, the limitation of what I would say is that for the IR sensor, well, the thing is this IR sensor can only detect the object. So imagine if a cat passes by, so we detect the cat as well and the hinge will open. So this is not that efficient. So what I would say for the future work is that we can actually swap out the IR sensor and use a camera instead. So with the use of camera, we can do computer vision techniques based on the camera feedback. So basically what we can do is that we can apply computer image segmentation and image thresholding techniques to identify the object and the people. Plus what we can do is that we can perform machine learning model as well. So basically we can figure out the dustbin at a particular area which has been used a lot with the aid of the ultrasonic sensor data and the IR sensor data, and these two sensors. We can use this data to determine whether the rubbish has been accumulated a lot or not inside a particular dustbin. So that will be the predictive part. So we can use a machine learning model. And yeah, that's all for me. Thank you for your time.